Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to ChippysCouch. Today we return for a little more Thorium, and we're starting things pretty action-packed because we actually have a Goblin Army. So what I decided to do after the last episode is sleep in the bed until we got that announcement, and it's here, it's arrived. Well, kinda. I only just logged back into the world, so, you know, give them a minute. All right, they don't want to be rushing here. You've got to wait for them to meander in. That's all right. But yeah, this is very handy because in the last episode, we tried and failed pretty bad at the Queen Jellyfish, and a Goblin Army is going to help us to make some new accessories. Also, there is a different path that we could go instead of just getting Goblin accessories and moving on from there. Because a big thing that we have done, and I'm really not sure on how to do it, so bear with me here, we have now all the stuff to go mine Hellstone and to make Hellstone upgrades for the Bard. But as always, I'm a little unsure whether I should, because I'm trying to like self-balance the mod, and I don't know if I should even bother. But I do feel like if we move to Hellstone, the Queen Jellyfish fight might be too easy. But I do feel like with Goblin accessories, it would balance out nicely because we'd have more movement. So, I don't know. Maybe that'll be the case, maybe it won't. But I did learn quite a few things from you lot in the comment section down below after the last episode. Like, for example, apparently, and this is according to you lot, alright? I've not fact-checked anything. The Queen Jellyfish was not actually getting stuck on the platforms. It instead hovers around a certain height. And it just so happens that I built my arena to be the right height. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. It doesn't seem too far-fetched. But yeah, that's very interesting. So that is definitely something. People did say it looked slower to them though. And I think that's the case. I think the fight overall is just slower. But I did have a little look at an older episode. And this was from a couple of years ago. And it looks like the way I used to fight it was using wings and flying up into the sky. And I think that's why I remember it personally being a much more mobile fight, because I was always moving about, you know, so it makes a lot of sense. But so far, I think that's it in terms of the stuff to go over. People recommended smooth coal accessories, and I think that's it. Maybe more stuff will come back to me. So today it's been very good. It's been a good morning so far. I met up with Python GB. Or MC, or just Python. I don't know what you know him as. Terraria YouTuber, Minecraft YouTuber, all-around great guy. We met up this morning and had some coffee. It was awesome. Well, he had a cup of tea, all right? And so, you know, that's his brand. I would hate to you know, do defamation against his brand. He did officially have a cup of tea, and I'm sure he enjoyed it. I did not ask. You know, maybe that makes me a bad friend. Maybe I should have band like, how's your cup of tea, mate? I did not. So, but yeah, my morning's been good so far. I feel a little, I just had like a big coffee. And I think you know where I'm going with this. I feel a little scatty. I don't usually get scatty from coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. I mean, everybody knows this, right? But I feel like it's really hit. So, as I'm recording this, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty jittery right now. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. The Goblin Army is going great, though. So, it's going to slowly come back to me as I record. I can tell. But one of the things somebody said is they went and did a test to see if inspiration actually regens faster when standing still, because that's something that I've mentioned in the Let's Play. Apparently, it doesn't. Apparently, I can just move around. It doesn't really matter. It's the same no matter what. So, you know, the science has been concluded. I still feel like it's going to be a hard thing for me to get out of the habit of, knowing me. Like, I definitely kind of get stuck in my ways. We all know this. Maybe I've probably done it a couple times in this episode so far. But that is good to know. So, I will try and remember that. This boomerang's not too bad, is it? If you use it against target enemies, it's all right. I still feel like the Skyway loot, if I was to make one weapon, would be the weapon I would make. I feel like it is by far the best. I feel like it's going to be interesting because I feel like, because you've got these little goblin drummers, which are amazing, by the way. I just want to say, they're so cool. I love the way that the mod really leans into itself. Like, they didn't have to add a bard enemy, but they did, and it's glorious, and it's drumming away. I'm a big fan. I feel like there'll be some kind of bard accessory or weapon or just craftable from this. just based on the fact you've got those drummers. All right, so that's the Goblin Army defeated. We've got lots of new stuff to look at, so we'll have a little look at that. And then we shall go on a hunt to find the Goblin Man himself, because I feel like rocket boots are just going to make all the difference with this fight. We could deal with more damage, though, and that's where I do kind of lean into, maybe we get Hellstone, maybe we don't. It's weird. I don't know why I'm self-balancing the mod. I don't know if that's the right mentality. I'm gonna leave that there, and if you have any thoughts about that, let me know. So we got the Dark Gate, which is a healer class thing. Uses 50 mana, heals ally and player life by 25. We also got the Murderous Goblin Warpipe. Very cool, very fancy. Spiky balls and also spike bombs. I remember these because back in the day I did a Thorium thrower series, and the spiked bombs were like the bomb.com. I think that's what I used against the Queen Jellyfish, actually, when I did that back in the day, the fight I'm referring to. So let's have a little look at the U wood. Wow, it makes a lot because it's actually wood. Okay, so it does make a bard weapon. It makes the sitar. It makes a U wood loot. So that's 20 symphonic damage. Releases a boosted burst of sound. Gives life regeneration 1. So in comparison, this is 14. So it's another loot that does better. There's also the drum mallet. So this is made of cloth and wood. 9 symphonic damage. Right click to create a bouncing drum for players to jump on. Oh. See, I remember this. I covered this in a ChippyGaming video when they showed it as a spoiler. Very cool. It might not have been a spoiler now that I'm looking back. Maybe this was already in the game. I don't know. Okay, there's also armor. I'm guessing this is for ranger or thrower. There's a bow. Cool. All right. Well, let's dump it into the chest. It'll be good as well, because now that we've dumped that in, we have like a consistent flow of wood inside of magic storage. And that's good, because I'm always running out. So let's have a little look then. Let's see. I'm wondering if maybe I need to make some more cloth. I'll make cloth first. So we'll make some cloth. I don't think I can make any. No, because I'm out of silk. That's all right. But what I will do is I will take the sturdy fossil. Desert fossil. There we go. I can't believe I forgot the name of that. It just feels like so long since I've used it. So you want to put that in the extractor and gain sturdy fossil. There we go. Yeah, ever since they removed thrower from Terraria, I just don't bother with desert fossil, and it's becoming very easy to forget the name of certain things in Terraria now that there's like 5,000 items. Right, so we've got all of that then. So what we'll do now is we'll go and grab some cobwebs, which should be fairly easy. It's not going to be like a hard thing to find. And then we'll see if these upgraded weapons will do us any good. Also, actually, do you sell shark fins? You do not. Okay. I might actually have a shark fin in here, because I did kill a shark yesterday. Yeah, I got a shark fin. So let's see if I can make a hunter potion. Can I make a hunter potion? No, because I'm missing blink root. Interesting. That's all right. Well, we'll have to... Oh, actually, no, never mind. Wait, let me double check. Do we have our own hunter potion? We might do. Yeah, we got 3 of them. Okay, cool. So we're going to go look for the Goblin Tinkerer, and we'll also look for Silk at the same time. Hey, there we go. Goblin Tinkerer. That actually didn't take too long to find, and I'm happy because I purposely came here. I was like, the marble biome will be spot on. So, cork grease. Let's buy it. We'll take a little look at it in a minute. Now, I'm sure we could be getting better prices. Oh, I need those better prices. Wow. Okay. So, clearly I didn't have enough money. What did I spend all my money on? I swear I had more money than this. What is this? How am I so broke? What? Okay, right. Come back to the surface. You've embarrassed me, Goblin Tinkerer. You've mugged me off in front of all the people. What did I spend my money on? I swear I had more money in the last episode. All right, whatever. We've got rocket boots now, and we can also make those weapons. Listen, it's embarrassing. I can't believe it. I feel like a very bad Terraria player today. I'm forgetting the name of Desert Fossil. Like, oh, no. Oh, I didn't mean to make that. I meant to make cloth. Oh, what is this? Okay, let's see if that's enough, actually. So, weapons. Okay, Wait, which one are we trying to make? Okay, so there was this one. But then there was also the loot, right? Let's make that. What was the loot one called? Let's have a little look. Right, loot. The U-wood loot. Oh, you need an arcane armor fabricator. Why do I seem to remember needing silk? Oh, that was for the drum thing, wasn't it? For the, what was that called? This one. What was it called? The drum hammer? I've clearly just made that up. Oh, yeah, it must be the drum hammer. Ah, okay. It was the drum mallet I was trying to remember. So cloth, you need 6 cloth. We don't have enough because I made silk. Oh, I'm fuming with myself. Okay, it doesn't really matter though. Don't even worry about it. We will make it though. First off though, let's have a little look at this. Ooh. Oh gosh, that's kind of cool. And it bounces. So this one has invincibility frames 2 as the buff. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not exactly like high damage. I mean, it's a little better if it bounces, but that's pretty chill. So for the accessories that Smooth Coal also makes, you also need an arcane armor fabricator. So this is probably something that we're going to have to work on. I kind of thought we already did, but I'm guessing that was the Thorium Anvil. Let's have a little look. Yeah, it was. Okay. So this makes a guitar pick, a mouthpiece, a plunger mute, and a vibration tuner. Now, I'm going to assume that these all combine together. There's also a vinyl record, but that's in hard mode. A head mirror? Interesting. So what does it make? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I thought these would combine to make like a singular accessory. But no, it's like it's an upgrade to the Bard emblem. And then that's it. Wow. I thought they were going to like combine, become one mega accessory. Same with this one. Guitar pick claw. So it's good for guitar weapons, but then doesn't combine into a mega accessory. So apparently, to get the arcane armor fabricator, what we need to do is we need to have beaten the Eye of Cthulhu, which is good. That's done. And we also need to get the blacksmith NPC to move in. So I guess top priority now is to make a couple more houses, unless he's randomly moved in and I've not paid attention. I don't think he has. I don't think I've seen his name pop up. So let's make another house. I'll make one in the desert so that we get another pylon. And yeah, we'll go from there. There's going to be a lot of jump cuts in today's episode, and I apologize. I can just tell I'm really all over the place today, and I'm trying to remember a million things. It'll be fine. so yeah, I apologize in advance. All right, so the houses are built. I decided to add a couple more because you know what it's like with mods? There are so many NPCs. Like, for example, I built 6 homes, and already 1, 2, 3 of them are occupied. So I'm glad I went for more. Now, I've decided what I'm going to do to kill time at this nighttime, and because of the fact that we are dead broke in Terraria, I'm going to refight the Eye of Cthulhu a bunch of times and get some money that way. Yeah, I'm being resourceful. And then also, in a way, maybe we can just kill off the NPCs we don't want. Although I do want the brewer. The brewer's fantastic because, listen, I don't want to be making potions every 2 seconds. I'm not about it. There's a million other things to do in modded Terraria, and making potions, it's not one of them. So, yeah, I'm very excited about that. But then other than that, I would like the blacksmith to move in and to sell me that fabricator. Also, bit of a jump cut because I went and I had a break. I grabbed some food. I was like, the start of this recording is a train wreck. I was just too scatty to focus. I could tell. So I've had some food. I've chilled out. I feel great. I'm a new man. You know, the rest of this episode, it's going to be better. Let me tell you. Listen, we've gone from a solid 6 to at least an 8, and I'm proud of that. So yeah, I'm going to farm out some money, and then we'll get our goblins accessories. Very exciting. And then we're good to go on the refights, which I think will actually be a lot better because we're going to move to Spectre Boots, and then we're also going to move to the Shiny Red Balloon, which will be good. I'll keep the wings around, but then maybe we might be able to free up an accessory slot I don't know if we will, actually. No, I don't think we will. We're probably not going to free one up, but we're going to have better movement. And I think that's going to be the difference here. And then also, we are getting that arcane armor fabricator. So we have got that new loot on the way. All right, so Spectre boots obtained. Awesome. We still need to go to the ice biome to get some ice skates to improve these. But that's all right. I guess I also need an aglet and an anklet as well, which I haven't got. So we'll make the cloud and a balloon as well. Also a very good accessory. Now, I probably should take a little look at that accessory that we bought but didn't look at. Cork grease. Equipable material, increases symphonic playing speed by 8%. And it's a material as well for the band kit. Now, this is the pad of paper and a high quality reed. Where do you get this from? So this is made out of dynasty wood at a sawmill. Something which I don't own. Annoyingly, because I bet you by now the traveling merchants probably sold it. And then a pad of paper. This is leather and cloth. So we know how to get the pad of paper, but we still need the dynasty wood, which I guess is just something we'll just grab. Next time the traveling merchant's about, I'll be on it. So we still need to wait for the blacksmith. That's it. I was like, what am I forgetting? It's the blacksmith. And then once we have our new weapon, then we'll give the Queen Jellyfish a refight. So I'm just going to chill in bed, wait for him to hopefully pop up. We've got an operator instead. Gosh, these houses are filling up quick. There's one spot there. And then there's... Is that it? Gosh, I'm running out of houses so quick. I might just have to just build a couple more. I feel like I'm just wasting time sleeping. Hey, Brutus the blacksmith has arrived. Hell yeah. All right, we're done. We are done. We built a lot of homes today. Listen, it's not been the best episode. All right, by my standards, it's not been the best. But it's all right, okay? Bear with me, everyone. Every blade's got its place in the world, a signature weapon for a hero, a beloved knife for a chef, or maybe just some gaudy piece of junk hanging from a wall. Now, I got the Meow Meow, okay? That's what I have in my room. Yes, I am a true weapons veteran. Okay, so arcane armor fabricator obtained. Blacksmith's apron, forging power increased by 15%. Not really. Oh, a little bit of the bait and switch, eh? World engine allows you to change the world difficulty at the cost of fallen stars. That's pretty neat. I quite like that. But I also like that you have to empower it, you know? You can't get an easy run for free. You gotta bring it some stars. Okay, so things are actually falling into place. Things are going well. I still did not make the drum mallet or the drum hammer. Forgive me. But that's all right. To be honest, we can work on that tomorrow. It's not a major item. I wouldn't say it's super essential. Okay, so that's going in there. Weapons. I should now be able to just make the loot. Yeah, the U wood loot. That is a bad reforge. Let's just go again. Thank you. Let's go again. That's the one I wanted. It's so cheap. It's very cheap to make. There's also the Blooming Bell, which I did not make. Rings into existence a spread of alluring seeds. Damaging enemies briefly grants brief life recovery. Ah, so I didn't make this because I didn't have the armor fabricator. That's good. I'd have felt bad if I'd just missed it. I just like never looked at it. There's also the grand piano, which was seen. Okay, cool. Good. Let's see it then. Here it is. Oh, it's deadly. It's deadly. So it pierces and it bounces, and it also gives life regen 1. Yeah, that's pretty much the bomb.com. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go buy some potions. We're just going to buy regen, iron skim, all that good stuff, because I'm still out of Day Bloom. And then we will redo the fight and see how it goes. Now, one of you did let me know about a bit of a tell with the fight on how to know when it's going to do that, like, tornado-y attack. But I'm going to be real with you. I read so many comments. Sometimes I read them and they just, like, fly out of my head instantly. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So I'm going to see if I can remember it in the moment. But for right now, I can't remember. It was something about something. I know it sounds vague, but listen. That's how it is sometimes. So let's buff up and we're going to do this. I'm feeling very positive about today's episode, actually. I said it was a bad episode by my standards. No, it's the best one. And I tell you why. It's because we're absolutely about to dominate this Queen Jellyfish. You better believe it. I think a lot of you were right, by the way, about it. No, I'm going to go under. It does go under the platform. Oh, no. The Thorium developers must think I'm such a moron. Me moaning about it yesterday. It's fine. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty positive about this one. We're just going to move around. We're going to do the jig. We're going to do the boss dance, which is just bouncing left and right. Don't worry about it. I like this weapon a lot. It's very cool. I really should be mixing up my thingies, which I always forget to do. I mean, +8 defense. I mean, come on. It's a banging one. I never talk about it much, but I do love the UI for Bard. Like, I think the inspiration wheel looks cool. I like this little part here, where it just gives you like a good indication of it all. I think it's all kind of sick. The only thing I'm just hating on with Bard at the moment is the fact that it regens so slow. And after somebody pointed it out to me, I can't unsee it now, and I feel like you've ruined it for me. What is this? But no, it does regen so slow. I think it's one of those things, though, where... I've said this a few times, but we're probably going to get upgrades later on, right? Please. Thorium, you're giving me upgrades. Definitely, right? I like that that one gives you 1 block higher jumps. It is the best empowerment. But yeah, this is a good weapon. I actually really like it. It's good for this fight. It's good for all fights. It's a little curve. It's a little slice. A little dash against the queen. It's good. So when I looked up my old video of me doing this, I did the queen bee and the queen jellyfish in the same episode. Very thematic. Past James, you did a very good job of timing that. I just want to say, you know, nobody gave me a pat on the back for it at the time, so I'm coming along many years later. Thorium Thrower is a really interesting Let's Play to look back on. Because I know most of you watching today have never seen it, which is fine. But it came at the renaissance of ChippysCouch, a true rebirth of the channel. So before that, I was doing my Let's Plays, but they weren't doing very well. People did not watch them. I was making them every day, but I think I don't know, it was... the viewership was not great. And I remember I went on a trip to... I went to Italy, so the Renaissance thing, that fits well, right? I went on a trip to Italy, and I was having a great time, and I looked at the analytics as I was walking about, and I was like, this is awful. People just don't care to watch, which was fine. But I got back, and I was so inspired, I basically, like, rebirthed the channel in a new way, with the new format of what ChippysCouch is today, which is kind of like, it's more relaxed, it's chill, it's less editing. The thumbnails are all really similar. The titles are over the top for no reason. And that was the rebirth of the channel. And I remember we started that series, and then I pretty much did daily for like 2 years after that, it felt like. And this was a long time ago, but I don't know. It was good. It was good. It was a good trip to Italy. I've not been back since, but I would absolutely love to. This fight is going on quite a bit, but that's all right. Oh, okay. I saw it. That's what they said. They said blue bubbles. I knew it would come back to me. They were like, watch out for the blue bubbles before the fight. I was just about to say, isn't it strange we actually haven't even seen it yet? Okay, let's get our 8 defense, because we might end up needing it. Okay, so I'll get our 8 defense. We'll get the ocarina, which I think is summit speed. I don't know. Like, God, no. Okay, I need to be more sensible. Sorry, I should probably just stick to one weapon at this point and just accept the fact that it's really slow. I mean, I'm still shifting weapons. It's a force of habit at this point. So I'm assuming that it's probably just going to keep tornadoing quite a bit now. Yeah, there you go, look. Sucks you in. Oh, and the bubbles blow you up. That's fine. This is good, though. So I wonder, does Thorium still have its wings? Because, like I say, when I was looking back on an older episode, we had wings. It was wings like harpy wings. I wonder if that's even still a thing. Okay, gotta be careful. No. Oh, gosh, this fight. Okay, let me live. I need to concentrate. I'm being real bad at this. I can tell. I need to wise up and focus up. It's fine. I just wish my inspiration would regen. I'm fuming about it. Now, we do need to be careful, though, because a couple of bad hits and we are gone. Okay, we're still alive. We're still doing well. Inspiration, please. I feel like this is going to be half the series. Me just getting mad about inspiration. It's honestly seeming that way. But I'm so certain there's going to be, like, inspiration regen accessories and weapons that maybe help regen it faster, and then more upgrades so you're not thinking about it this much. Once again, it is like Breath of the Wild, where you start off, your stamina's really low, you're struggling to climb up that mountain. What a mountain. You can't even paraglide that long. But then you do a couple of shrines, and before you know it, you're a whiz. It's great. Okay, I've got to wait for the inspiration to regen fully. That was one tip I got, and I don't know if it's true, that it is best just to let it run out fully, let it regen fully. So I'm believing in that. I think there's probably merit to it. Okay, I almost got sucked in by that tornado then. I keep going to flip the fight, go left or right, do you know what I mean? And I keep doing it at the wrong time. Like, there you go, I can go left, right now. Come on. Just a little bit longer. Inspiration, if you'll regen, please. There we go. There we go. Some would say a flawless fight. Some would say. So we got the trophy. We got the relic. Oh, also, it's time to check out the boss log. Yeah. So this is part of... I don't know which mod this is part of. Is it just part of Tmodloader? Let's go with progression mode enabled. So this should show us all the drops. Yeah, there we go. Okay, interesting. It shows you which ones you got and which ones there are to obtain. So let's open up the treasure bag. Bam. So we got the engrossing sea breeze pendant. Wearers of this pendant shall not fear the depths. Increases your breath by 50% and grants the ability to swim. Increases your damage by 10% when you're wet. We also got the giant glow stick. It's a glow stick boomerang. Very cool for going underwater. And that's it for that. So tomorrow what we'll be doing is the refights, because I want to get the pet. What is the pet? I'm guessing it's this. Sorry, my voice keeps cracking. The diver plushie, like mother like daughter, I suppose, summons a princess jellyfish. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing that, which will be fun. And what is next on the boss list? Oh, it's Viscount. Yeah, it's Viscount next. Cool. When do we go to the aquatic depths? What point do we do that? Because I'm assuming it's probably around now. Let me know. Right. That's it for today. Weird one, but it's all good. Right. See you in the next one. Peace.